When I open your deck here, I see the Emperor together with the Moon card. So it seems like you or someone that you are in a relationship with are going through a hard time. They are battling their roles in the world and being challenged in their roles as well. We can see the Emperor here is having armor while taking care of these children. And the Moon, it's really about taking off your armor and facing what might be scary and frightening. It's about being vulnerable in front of, for example, why am I in pain? Or why am I reacting like this to this situation? So it's about being open to oneself and maybe one's own inner child here. Okay, so I call the Divine with Love and Light. And here we have the Two of Cups with the Moon. So also when we are in a relationship, we become much more vulnerable because we have something that we usually want to keep. So it can be a lot of fear surrounding this, being abandoned, for example, or the other finding like a new partner. It can be various different things. So people that's very over-controlling, like having an armor on, they are particularly sensitive to being in relationships or being challenged to open their heart or to feel their own vulnerability or feel their own pain. And the Moon is a major arcana card, so this is not something that's imposed on them without reason. It's something that they need to work through. It's some kind of pain, some kind of old memory. It can be a past life karma, different things that this person needs to face. So we can be perfectly all right until the day we fall in love and we get really triggered by the other person and we become dramatic in the relationship and we blame the other person for various different things because the pain comes up when we open our heart, when we take off our armor, are in a relationship. So then the pain comes and we might feel that it's the other person causing us pain, but it's really our own heart that's opening up to what was there all along and that needs to be healed. So I call the 6 elements, and here we have Ace of Wands, Fool, and the Two of Cups. So it can be a totally new beginning if we just stop being scared of fear itself. If we stop being scared of pain, it's already there. Better process it than trying to deny it. So this is it's an opportunity, it's a chance for someone to open their heart and heal through love, basically. Okay, so it's pretty beautiful. So 6 elements, High Priestess, Page of Wands. So it's some part of this person or you wants to come with a message from your own intuition. It's something crucial and will bring this person to wisdom, give them wisdom. Even if it's painful, it will be like the book of wisdom is being given to you, but it's pain rushing through your body. You feel it as pain because it's so much experience that you have gone through, so much trauma. But it's really wisdom, and so it's nothing to be afraid of, really. And if we welcome it, it will heal us as well. So that's just benefits with the whole thing. But Two of Swords, yeah, I guess this is the approach. You might be dealing with an air person, or we had the Emperor, that's Aries, and well, that's the energies that I've seen so far being prominent. We have Moon is Cancer, High Priestess is Pisces, this is Libra, Gemini, Taurus or Capricorn, Virgo sometimes. So what I'm seeing here is a person that they wants to be on top of things and they want to ignore some certain pain here. So they're trying to act sane, normal, adult, but sometimes they get really triggered and really irritated, and that's when you step on their toes. They have hidden them well here, and it's causing them to look at the moon or the feelings. So someone might be really touchy-feely in this situation. Okay, this will be October, Taurus love life in October, and this is September there, and this is August. And in August we have the Fool, which feels like an invitation. We can see that the person hasn't been really open to process this before. 10 of Wands, oppression, 10 of Swords, like this was the worst thing that could happen. I want to be on top of it. I don't want to have it touching me. And then it kind of, we try to put boundaries towards this, but then disappointment comes, like the emotion comes just like this. And it's an invitation. It's an invitation to heal. It's an invitation to become our wise self. Because when we push away the pain, we also push away our knowledge, our wisdom, our intuition. So, and here in September, we had the 7 of Swords with the 6 of Cups and the 8 of Swords and the King of Swords. Interesting. Okay, so here I'm feeling childhood issues, and that you might be having people in your life that repeats them for you. So that will be they hurt you in the way you have gotten hurt before. They constrict your take power over you in the way that you have been taken advantage of before, or people have manipulated you in different ways. But it's not a bad thing per se. It's almost like they are sent here to help you to heal this issue. So it means that you have difficult people in your life. They are, you know, horrible, hellish other people and all that. But they actually come and, you know, rubs you the wrong way to make you aware of your pain, so you can heal it and thereby access your own wisdom that has been captured because you refuse to feel the pain. So they're really doing you a service. And again, we see a lot of air here. This is Aquarius, Gemini. I think this is Aquarius as well. And then we have Cancer energy, Pisces energy, Virgo energy, Cancer energy. So it's definitely a complicated situation. You might be lied to, taken advantage of, or people try to, you know, twist your mind by saying one thing, like, no, that was you that did that. I never did that, even though it's not true. So really trying to mess with your head a little bit. You might have been dealing with these kind of energies in the past as well. And here we have October and this little Page of Wands again, and the King of Cups, 10 of Pentacles, Ace of Swords. I think this is when you kind of retrieve a big chunk of that wisdom that is carried inside of you, particularly in your inner child, your more vulnerable parts. And you seem to become very cool and, how can I say this, loving towards people. It's a little Buddha energy, what I'm feeling here. You are just not like happy and content and inspired. And there's still conflicts here, but you seem to rise above a little bit and be the bigger person in this situation. That's usually a sign of someone that has healed, at least in this area. So it might be something that has triggered you deeply before. And then one day you just see that it's not as triggering as anymore. You just see that, oh, now they are in that kind of mood again and this old thing. And you're not really touched by it. It's like, oh, okay, they're there. And so you're saying this to this upset person that's trying to pull your leg. Okay. Here we have Death, so big transformation, and 8 of Wands, and it's going really quickly. This transformation is a quick transformation, so it might be if this is what's happening to you, it can be really tiring. So you might be really tired in August, particularly in the beginning of August, with all this energy coming to you, but it's a release. The Fool is 22, 2 plus 2 is 4, so it's connected to the Emperor that we saw before, also 13, 1 plus 3, 4. Then we have 8 of Wands and the High Priest. I'm actually feeling that, this is Taurus, I'm feeling that you're becoming much more self-assured already here in August. Love, the Lovers, 5, the High Priestess, Lovers, and the Knight of Wands. Okay, so this is Sagittarius energy. What I'm seeing here is that you have already done this big healing, at least you. It might be that the other person hasn't really yet, but you have already done this healing and faced a lot of your pain. You might have gone through hell by doing this, like the dark night of the soul. You might even have had physical effects in your life, like losing your job or getting injured or like sick in some way or depressed, or can be different things. But it has really made you more yourself. And here we have this Buddha energy again, because it's the high priest coming with the lovers. Then we have this Knight of Wands energy. And it both feel, if I get two things from this, it's almost like you are Jesus here, spreading the word in some way. But I'm also feeling like a suitor would come in. By you accepting the thing that you fear the most and going through this very hard time. I don't know exactly what has happened here, but I'm just seeing this. You have become a much more loving person. There's still shadows in you. We can see this here. It's dark in the bottom of this picture. So there's still things that are going to have to be dealt with. But for now, you have done some kind of quantum leap when it comes to your own personal growth, and you're so much more ready for love. The Knight of Wands, though, as the other energy, when it's your energy, I'm feeling enthusiasm and wanting to, be helpful towards other people and help them to go through the same thing that you have gone through. So it might be, for example, if someone else is down on their luck, you have now the wisdom to help them because you have also gone through some challenging times. So that is the energy I'm feeling. But if there's a suitor coming in, there's a little bit more difficulty with this energy. But we'll see later on in this reading what will be revealed. So white horse and a white horse anyway, so it's not a bad thing. Even if this person would come with complications, it will make you, it will bring in even more of the light, maybe show even more areas where you're still not healed, where you still need to help yourself to heal. The main thing here is to see where you're hurting, like putting attention. Attention is love. So when we ignore our pain, it's almost like self-hatred. And when we face it and, take the bull by the horn, so to speak, it's love, okay? And it's a marvelous thing. So in August, I will say that you have come to a certain level where you will feel like a much more loving and stable person. And you might laugh at things that you before took very serious, and you're much more light-hearted, more easygoing, more positive. You see more things in a more positive light. You trust yourself so much that you don't mind if another person isn't trustworthy, because you are trustworthy. So you will fix the situation for yourself if the other one screws up. Here we have a Seven of Wands. So here I'm feeling a little bit that resistant energy that I felt before with the Emperor that had the armor on. So I'm pretty sure that this is someone else that don't want to go through what you have gone through. They say, oh no, I saw it. It was hell on earth for you. I'm not going to go there. You can't convince me. But they are a little bit trapped in this situation. They can't really get themselves out of there because the divine wants them to develop in the way that you have done. 12, 13. So going through the same process. It's just a little bit delayed with this person since they are trying to fight off this Eight of Wands that wants to come to them. I will just enlighten you. No, I don't want to. So this person is running away from death. It's about dying before you die, accepting things. And for example, it's accepting reality as it is, even if it's sometimes cruel. It's better to know the truth than to live in a lie. And it also makes you, as we have seen, much more cool. And here we have the Six of Wands, and it definitely comes from you. We can see this constellation is almost like Trinity here. 6, 7, 8 of Wands, and with the Hangman in the center. So there's a lot of forces being put towards this, the healing that needs to happen also in this, your polarity, your other half. And The Six of Wands, Six Lovers is also connected. You are coming with love and want to help this person because you know what they are going through, and you know that they are fearing something that they don't need to be scared of. And if they would be able to go through this and open their heart, it would be so helpful and healing also to your relationship and the other relationships that this person is in. So it might be a person that you love a lot, but they have issues, and they have some kind of trauma, karma that's preventing them from acting really sane and normal in the relationship. And it might have been really difficult for you to be in a relationship with this person. But here you see it's even more pressure on this person and help as well to grow. And oh, here we have the Eight of Cups and the Empress. So the divine says that there's a risk that you would overgive it to this person. Let's say that it's this person here, and here you come, then it's equal forces. But if you can't convince this person to ride along with you, if they would just say no, 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 no to everything, and refuse to you refuse to face the truth, or refuse to deal with what needs to be dealt with. We can see a lot of refusal here. No, and I'm so stubborn, I'm rather hanging here than it's almost like being under torture and refusing to say what needs to be said, even if it's I'm sorry. And if this person wouldn't open up in the way that should be the most harmonious, for example, if you show love and investment, this person shows love and investment, here is a warning sign that this might take a toll on you. This is Taurus again, and the Eight of Cups. You have given a lot of energy to these people, but it doesn't really help. You try to help them or solve the situation. Let's say you are the dolphin here, trying to convince this person that no, you're loved, don't go away. It's giving a lot of energy to this person, but I don't see you being really deprived of your energy. It's maybe just very tiresome to deal with someone where you know what's going to help them, but they refuse your help. Or that things could be so great between you, but they refuse to see that too. And they're doing maybe self-sabotaging acts a little bit, and that takes a toll on you. So this, and here's your energy, like the Lovers and the Empress, and their energy, it's they want to be in a relationship where you don't talk about the issues, where they can keep on lying or saying nasty jokes or doing other things that's a little bit hurtful, and that you wouldn't say anything about it. Just keep it lighthearted and fun. But you see that, no, there's room for development here. I don't like the way the person is acting, and I'm going to tell them and help them to become a better person. And they don't want to be that. They want to be lost in the shadows. They don't want to be rescued. And here you come with this very beautiful mother rescue energy. So this can force you into a codependent situation. With all this love that you have, all this coolness, all this like grown up energy, you could actually, put your energy in a relationship where you don't have to fight windmills, where the person is actually with you instead of against you. Maybe this person is better off, on their own. Maybe you shouldn't go after them and try to convince them with love, like, no, stay, don't go. Everything isn't over. Maybe it should be over. I'm not saying that it's the divine advice. I'm just saying that that's an alternative, because with this beautiful energy, you could have really amazing relationships. So why waste it on people that can't have amazing relationships? Okay, so moving on to October, and here we have the Three of Pentacles. So pretty nice card with the Emperor. Okay, so we're seeing a little bit opening here, and the Chariot. Okay, with Three of Pentacles together with the Emperor to start with. This is the Empress 3, and then the Three of Pentacles, which is connected to this. So it's cooperation. But we see with the Emperor, it's not maybe really cooperating. If we see him only like this, he's cooperating. But if we see him like this, maybe this is you cooperating, and this is the person you know, I'm the king here, I decide, it's my key, I decide in this castle. I don't know what's going on, but it's a little bit, you can see this little figure there. It's something that's very important for them, and they're very convinced that they are right and entitled to have things in the way that they want. So I'm seeing again this a little bit pull. One is very helpful, another person might be a little bit full of their own projects and ideas and want to have things their way, don't want to listen to the way you want things. But it's still the Empress and the Emperor in the same reading, which usually shows that there's a very big magnetic force going on between the two polarities. It's almost like we can feel like we are, the other person is our other half. It can be that intense. And it is a cooperating energy here between you with the Three of Pentacles. But then this Chariot is pulling this person away. And that might also be very typical for the Divine Masculine here. That is always this soldier, you know, going somewhere. Either it's like they are busy at work, or they have some kind of mission or some project. Or so it can be a little bit of an ancestral karma possessing this person as well. Yes, and the Hangman, it's like a birth. It's also connected to the Empress, so it's like pregnancy. But in this case, it seems like it's the Divine Masculine that's pregnant. And they are pregnant with their new self. And the new self is going to come, like, it doesn't matter which road they take, they will end up developing anyway. This is the yin and yang, the polarity energy. So they will always be drawn towards this no matter what. It's just that sometimes a person needs to make their own mistakes and, you know, go lost and find themselves again. And then maybe it's not, it's only a waste of your time to hang around with a person that's a little bit obnoxious or can't see the forest for all the trees. It's like, hello, is anyone home? So we have the Eight of Cups here turning to a Nine of Cups and the Nine of Pentacles. Okay, so I can see that also the Divine is advising you that at least for now, this is not major arcana card, so it's just everyday card. 8, 9 of Cups, 9 of Pentacles. So you have this amazing love towards this exciting person that you're attracted to. And we have Cancer energy, Sagittarius energy. So it's like fire and water, very passionate. But here you turn this like disappointment in this other person that just like fighting against like common sense. And I think you are giving up on them and deciding to focus on you and the things that goes well for you in your life and the people that's actually nice. And, you know, you can have them in your room because they are not going to take up a weapon and sweep everything down. So you invite, I think this is a little bit of a separation, that this person is riding off in the sunset and you are taking care of yourself. You are like building on your own life here. It doesn't say that you will never have love in your life or that this relationship is over. It just says that with your beautiful energy, you don't have to be in the relationship with this person right now because their energy isn't particularly beautiful. They are probably destroying a lot of other things in their life as well. And you could have a really great time if you choose a better company, okay? And you can even search for new love with this card, what I'm seeing here. And you can also enjoy what's already in your life. And you can even love this person. You just don't have to give your all to them. It can be nice to talk to them once in a while, but maybe not living in the same house. Like they can move to Singapore if they want, and you can stay here and you can, I don't know, Skype or something. I will see a little bit what's going on with this other person. And we have, I was scared of being used. So usually the Seven of Swords person, they are scared of being used. But when you're scared of something, you usually attract it in your life. And you might also mirror it back to others. So someone used you in the past and now you go and use other people. Someone lied to you in the past, so now you're a liar in front of the other person, because you want to be the one that is lying, not the one that's being lied to. Or you have been played by someone and then you're become the player. So they were scared of being used, and that's partly why they have this block here. 7 of Swords, 7 of Wands. 7s are spiritual challenges, things that this person don't know that they need to learn, but the divine knows that they need to learn those things. So scared of being used, so they probably became a little bit of a user. I don't think you ever loved me. So also a little bit like crappy self-esteem. Again, 7 of Swords, it's like being suspicious. I'm not worthy. I'm not going to be loved anyway. If I want something, I need to steal it. If I won't be loved, but at least I can be feared. It's things like this. The person has crappy self-esteem, and they can't think that something good would ever happen to them. So when you invite them into something good, they think it's a trap. So that's why they are working against all logic. And we were always meant to be together. So it's kind of this, it's a little bit blues. I'm feeling the blues here. That you know that you were always meant to be together. They know that they were always meant to be together. But still they seem to gallop off into singlehood and leave you single too. This is the Hermit energy. So it's a singles energy. Even though they know that you were always meant to be together. It's like written in the stars, and still they are doing like this. So it's very self-destructive, but it's normal for this type of person with this kind of energy and this kind of problems with themselves and self-esteem and such. And from what I've seen, you don't have to stick around and like relive this together or live this together with them. It might not be totally necessary. It's not saying that it's over forever was what I'm going to say here. Separation. It's what I've seen too. And time apart. Again, it doesn't say that it's forever, so you don't have to cry your eyes out and destroy this beautiful time you have in front of you. You don't need this other person to screw up your life at this time. You will be much more happy on your own as of now. It doesn't mean you have to break up with your husband, like divorce your husband or break up with your girlfriend. It means that right now, focus on your own stuff, your own business, and see where the relationship will go later on, when particularly this person is in a better place, where they actually don't shoot themselves repeatedly in the foot and destroy your relationship. So looking for those of you that's feeling a little bit nervous, I will look a little bit further into the future. Trust, this situation is calling you to have faith. So don't look further into the future. Just know that you have a beautiful energy. Beautiful things will come to you in your life. You don't need this destructive energy in your life right now. Just trust this and all will be well. Okay, I will take from Enchanted Map Oracle to see some advice for you. Ride the wave. So it's this, you are this dolphin, most definitely. This beautiful energy. So I'm feeling good things will happen for you. And maybe good things will happen for you when this person leaves. Okay. Right now, success is easy and effortless. You can be assured that you're entering a time when you can ride the wave of abundance. The tide has turned and you can put your surfing skills to the test. Everything that you know, all your talents coupled with your hopes and dreams will carry you forward. People and circumstances have come out of the ocean of potential and possibility to take shape in a wave of spectacular activity. Know that you are definitely on the right path. So don't worry. Don't you worry about a thing. Okay, that might be your song. I will also take from Wisdom of the House of Night, Oracle card for you. See, it's someone fighting to get up here. Denial. 14 as well, as the last card was also 14. 14. 1 plus 4 is 5. So you're doing good. Great things going to happen to you. You don't need problems in your life. Not everything is in reach, my child. Sometimes I must create distance between what you want and when and how you're meant to receive it. Consider the wait for your highest good. You're not meant to achieve what you want right now, and it's with this relationship here. Keep the faith, for if you wait and show patience, I will reveal some wondrous things later. This is a gentle warning not to get caught up in your desire to reach your goal too soon. You may choose sour fruit that only looks ripe and juicy. In this case, I alone know when the time is ripe. Patience, my child. So really enjoy your own life, and love, like romantic love, will come to you at a later stage. And if this is not about romantic love, if this is someone in your family or a friend that you have troubles with, just know that they're going through something right now, that you don't have to relearn it, or you don't have to be in that kind of energy. So just let it go for now and see if you can rekindle at a later stage. Okay.